Hey everyone, this is my contest entry to TMoney-86's 250 plus subs giveaway. I know he's at least reached probably 300 or more. It's well deserved. He's a really cool guy here on YouTube, and he's giving away a really sweet prize. It's a Hammer Horror box set from Indicator. And he wants you to show some items that means a lot to you. If you haven't subbed to him, I highly recommend you go and sub him, show him some support, especially since after February, blah blah blah, it'll be hard to find some of us smaller people's channel. So definitely go over there, sub to him, show him some support, so help support the horror community. He does a ton of horror unboxings, to say the least. He also does reviews on body bags, and I've also known him from some of the horror fan pages that I'm also on Facebook. So definitely go over there, show your support. So just kick this video off. One of the things that I'm going to show, it's sort of a collector's item to me, and that is a homemade Freddy glove. I got this from nightterrorgloves.com. This was like his prototype. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I had to have it because I love both Freddy and Jason. The back plate is meant to look like Jason's hockey mask, and then the blades on them are made to look like machetes with blood on them. So that was really cool. Like I said, I'm a huge Freddy fan, a huge Jason fan. Freddy is my favorite. So yeah, this was the first thing that I wanted to show. I mean, I've had this for like, I believe 6 years now, and his templates have changed throughout the years. The one I was really going to show was the Part 2 glove that I have signed by Mark Patton. But I went ahead and showed this since this was the closest one to me. And I still like this glove. It's pretty cool looking. I like the colors on it. I like how it's aged over the years. And there's a look at the tip, and then a little bit better look at the blades. So that was the first thing. Second thing I wanted to show, and I'm sure most of y'all have this, but next thing I wanted to show is Dawn of the Dead. This is the Ultimate Edition. And let's see. Yeah, it's put out by DiviMax and Anchor Bay. And you get like, you get the US theatrical version, European version, and the extended version. And then of course, all of your bonus features and stuff. I'm a huge George A. Romero fan, and Dawn of the Dead is basically one of those movies that helped get me hooked into horror movies, and also to my love for zombie movies. But yeah, that's Dawn of the Dead. So that was that was the second thing I wanted to show. And then the last thing I'm going to show, let me push that out of the way some, is Kindred the Embraced, the original vampire saga. I really liked this show when it first came out. I also have the old Artisan release, and then when I saw them re-release it in this edition, I had to get it. The cool thing about this series was it was a show that was basically like Sopranos meet vampires. And the vampires were unique in the fact that like each vampire there's like different clans, and they all have their own different unique abilities. Like you have the Ventru, they're more of the business type people. You have the Nosferatu clan, which of course, they're bald and, they're not the greatest to look at. So a lot of them have to be in the sewers and stuff like that. You have the let's see. You have the Toreador, which they're more like vampires, like from Interview with the Vampire. And the funny thing about it is, like, this only lasted one season. C. Thomas Howell was originally supposed to be the main star of the show, but the guy who plays as Julian, he had more charisma and his character was, written a lot better. So he actually stole the spotlight from him. So he was looked more as the head, person of the show. Because, like, at first, like the first few episodes, C. Thomas Howell's character was annoying as shit. He plays as a cop, but the way they wrote him, and like the way he spoke was almost like a cop from the 20s or 30s. Yeah, and he was almost as annoying as Christopher Reeve's Lois Lane. So that sort of gives you an idea of how annoying he was. But as time went on, he got better. But the reason why they ended the show was because the guy who plays Julian, he died in a motorcycle accident. So I guess sort of like in his honor, they decided to go ahead and stop the show. So there's the look of the back. And then there's the look of the cast members. And that's the guy that plays as Julian. Let me try to zoom in here. So that's the guy who plays as Julian. And there's, I like his character. He played as, I think, like some guy that Rick ripped his throat out in an episode of The Walking Dead because one of the guys was trying to rape his son or something. So he was on The Walking Dead. He was also on The First Power. And he was on Dexter. But this was all before any of those shows. And there's C. Thomas Howell. So, it had a lot of good cast members in it. And then, let's see. It's been a while since I've taken it out, so and here's one of the booklets, and like that Artisan DVD I was telling you about, it had this cover on the front, and there's, wait a minute, let me zoom back out. Alright, so there's the front. There's the back. And see, and it's housed like this, and I hate the way that it's housed. If it was Blu-ray, it wouldn't be that bad. But this lists, all of the episodes and stuff like that. The original air date for The Embraced, original air date 04/02/96. So that was a good while back. Yeah, I wish the show had never ended. And the last episode is called Cabin in the Woods, original air date 05/08/96. And then here's the Book of Nod. and it just basically shows you, I guess, like some of the clans markings and stuff like that, and it gives you a little bit of history of the clans and stuff like that. I mean, it was a really cool show. So that's what I was gonna show. There was some other stuff that I was wanting to show instead of this, but this is all that I could find on hand. But you know, my main thing is supporting another horror fans channel. I hope all of y'all decide to go over there, support them. And I also want to say thanks for throwing a kick-ass contest with a kick-ass prize. So until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care.